right, here we go with segment 4 for show number 192 for the weekend of September 10th and 11th, 2016. Welcome back. It is show number 192 for the weekend of September 10th and 11th, 2016. And Calvin Harris and Ellie Goulding spent some quality time together Tuesday night at the British GQ Men of the Year Awards in London. And between Snapchatting the event, Ellie presented Calvin, her longtime pal and collaborator, with the Patron Solo Artist of the Year Award. In Calvin's acceptance speech, he addressed the media drama that surrounded him since his he addressed the media drama that surrounded him since his split with Taylor Swift. Incidentally, Ellie was the one who fixed the two up. Calvin, who called it quits with Taylor in June, spoke in more detail about the relationship in this month's British GQ, saying the aftermath of the relationship was way more heavily publicized than Calvin, who called it quits with Taylor in June, spoke in more detail about the relationship in this month's British GQ, saying the aftermath of the relationship was way more heavily publicized than the relationship itself. When we were together, we were very careful for it not to be a media circus. She respected my feelings in that sense. But when it ended, all hell broke loose. Calvin says his Twitter outburst about Taylor's role as a co-writer on his hit This Is What You Came For was him succumbing to pressure. It took me a minute to realize that none of that matters, he says. I'm a positive guy. This Is What You Came For is down 2 this week to number 5. Number 5, Calvin Harris and Rihanna, This Is What You Came For. And Justin Bieber has been spending a lot of time with Lionel Richie's model daughter, Sophia Richie, lately. He even quit Instagram after fans bombarded her with mean comments. Now, Sophia is covering the latest issue of Billboard, and she admits she has something special with the Biebs. But while the media scrutiny has certainly increased since she began hanging with Justin, Sophia doesn't let it faze her. She's learned from her sister, Nicole Richie. Sophia, who just turned 18 and says she's ready to move out of her dad's Beverly Hills home, even though it sounds like he has the best dinner guests. One night he intercoms me like, come have dinner in the studio, she says. So I go down, and it's my dad and Pharrell Williams. I'm like, I can't just sit here and Sophia, who just turned 18, also said she's ready to move out of her dad's Beverly Hills home, even though it sounds like he has the best dinner guests. For example, one night he intercoms me like, come have dinner in the studio, she says. So I go down, and it's my dad and Pharrell Williams. I'm like, I can't just sit here and casually have a dinner with you two? I'm so sorry, I've got to go back upstairs. Justin's collaboration with Major Lazer and Moo, Cold Water, is up 1 this week to number 4. Number 3, up 1, Send My Love to Your New Lover. And want to watch the show each week? Well, now you can. Every Monday I welcome you. And want to watch the show each week? Well, now you can. Every Monday I welcome you inside the studio to see me talk. Just search on YouTube for Top 20 of the Week, Behind the Scenes. It is down 1 after only 1 week at number 1, been in the top 40 for 20 weeks, and is our 4th longest running song, 21 Pilots, Ride. At number 2, 21 Pilots and Ride. And if that's not number 1, who could possibly be in that spot? Well, we'll find out at the end of the hour. Right now, though, it's time for flashback track number 3 from 2006, and it comes from Snow Patrol from their 4th studio album, Eyes Open. It became notable as one of the songs that revealed the impact of legal downloads on single sales in the UK, selling consistently for years after its release. The song is Snow Patrol's biggest-selling single to date, and in 2006 is that year's 14th best-selling single in the UK, and that year had the distinction of being the last song performed live on the BBC's Top of the Pops. Also, on the strength of downloads, it was the UK's 34th best-selling single of 2007. The song peaked at number 6 on the UK singles chart and number 5 on the US Billboard Hot 100. This is Chasing Cars. Flashback track number 3 from 2006, Snow Patrol, Chasing Cars. When we come back, it is flashback track number 4 from 2001, and number 1, who took down 21 Pilots after only 1 week? The answer may surprise you. All right, segment 5 is next.